So, back again, back at it. Let us make a little post here. Instagram, so people can find me. Live on Twitch. Once again, after a very long break. And we're going to be upgrading this beastie. Nice Twitch purple. So yeah, come and join the fun. Twitch.tv/IP_guitars. Whenever I do these story posts, I don't know. At least I feel awkward maybe. Because I never plan ahead what I'm going to say. I probably should. It would be probably a pretty good thing to do. The aim of the game today is to get my chat window up so I can actually see what's going on. Yeah. So, I'm going to be upgrading this, and the way that this came about was, if you saw yesterday, I put out the video of me doing an unboxing, demo, and comparison of the Humbuckers pickups. Now, unfortunately, as I wrote in the description of the video and in the comments, Humbuckers closed shop indefinitely in the beginning of October, which is very sad news indeed, because I just love the product, and it would have been fun to keep on working with Carl moving forwards. Now, if he ever decides to come back and start making pickups again, I will buy and get stuff for my guitars. But I didn't feel comfortable I didn't want to put these ratchet pickups into another guitar to be sent off somewhere, because I'm never going to get another, or indefinitely, I'm not going to get another set. So instead, I wanted to put them in my personal guitar. And yeah, so Humbuckers ratchet pickup set. But as this is a triple single coil basic Strat kind of thing, I needed to modify it a little bit. A little bit of background. What was this? This started life off as a Williams Strat, I believe. And Jay was working on it, and I was kind of helping him, or sort of teaching him how to do like finishing stuff and work on things. And he did basically all the finishing. I did the neck, and this was going out to someone. Or this is why he kept on telling me. Then the last night that we were working on it, and we strung it up, finished it, tuned it up, intonated, I was like, there. Now she plays and is done. And he basically just says, it's like, there you go, that's yours. Because I had mentioned that, he's like, man, I feel like I really want kind of a Strat, because I don't have one. So yeah, he bamboozled me, gifted me this lovely Strat that I ended up calling Grape because of the color. And basically, one of the things is I'm just gonna let it wear down and kind of like relic itself out. Only things that I've kind of done to start upgrading it a little bit is the bridge has been changed, the tuners have been switched to locking ones, and it's got a brass nut. Other than that, everything, oh yeah, and the Barnes clip lock strap. But other than that, it's just bog standard. And now we're gonna do some extensive customization. We're gonna put in humbuckers, change some of the knobs, and in general make this pull together a little bit better. So first things first, need to loosen up the strings. Pretty much remove the strings. I've also blocked off the trim because that's not something I really use. I am thinking that I might switch out the string trees to gold ones because I don't really like string trees. I'm not going to really use these for any of my own guitars, so I might as well use them for this guitar. I'm already really digging the fact that now I have a secondary camera that I could just show stuff close up. It's out of sync, but it's a minor detail. Now, I'm sure the eagle-eyed viewer has probably already worked out the fact that I'll need to route out the humbucker cavities. So that's also why I'm kind of wanting to do this part fairly quickly, because I don't want to make noise too late into the day when people get out of work. Last thing they want to hear is me blasting away with a freaking router. I will need to remove the bridge. Long time since I've streamed any guitar building. It's been pretty nuts. And I've kind of slowed down my output because there's things that require me to actually concentrate on. I know I have previously said that I will stop being all cryptic about the stuff that I do, but this time I do need to kind of keep it as much under wraps as humanly possible. But the current in-progress project is pretty nuts, and I cannot wait to actually be able to show you and tell you about it. But that time is still a little whiles away. Now, somewhere down the line, I am going to switch out the rest of the electronics as well. So the jack plate and pots, I believe they are still the same pots that this came with. I think they might have been switched. Well, we'll find out soon. Oh yeah, another thing I also did on this is I switched out all the silver screws to black ones on the pickguard because I just think it looks cooler. Hey Irmar, what up? Long time no see. But then again, it's been a long time since I've actually streamed. Upgrading my Strat with some better pickups. Oh, awesome! I don't need to do any routing. It's got humbucker placement in it already. Dude, sweet. And I believe I got the electronics from somewhere else. I don't think they came with this guitar. No, that's another one that I'm thinking of. I have worked on way too many Strats to recall what is from what build. There was the Sparrow. That was a Ibanez Stage Star. Then there was a Star Sound Strat, which got turned into, I want to say which one was that? I believe the Star Sound was the one that got turned into the Ruby guitar. Then there was the Stag guitar. No, the Stag got turned into the Ruby. Star Sound, then, that had to be the Oceana. Yeah, that's the one. Like I said, too many Strats to keep track of. but I only ever got one for myself. Yeah, so I am at some point gonna switch out the rest of the electronics. It's got cheap 500K parts, but they're not that bad. They're not that bad at all. The original idea that I had was basically trying to age this white into sort of like a cream, but I let that fantasy go at some point. Okay, but this thing will actually turn out to be a much simpler task than originally thought, because it already has the cavities for humbuckers in it. I had already prepared, or I was prepared to start routing inside, which is always, or you know, in this room, which is not great. But, awesome. This makes my life a lot easier. So, man, I wonder if I have a better 5-way switch. Because this one is pretty gnarly. Nope, that's a 3-way. I could put in a 3-way, and then just a split pot. That might be fun. Do you please help me out with something? I have to wire a pair of Fishman humbuckers, but just one volume and one tone. Yeah, okay. That's what I did with this one. I'll dig up the schematic for you. But yeah, it's Fishmans are thing onto themselves. Just a matter of figuring out where I put that schematic. So essentially, that. Instead of the chargeable thing, I just put a 9-volt battery there. But pretty much like this. I'll take a picture of this and I'll send it to you, okay? It's a bit easier to see than on screen here. I'm gonna do that now while I remember. How can it have 4? What the hell? 2, 3. I don't understand. It's a 4-way switch. That makes very little sense to me how that can work. We are gonna go with the push-pull and 3-way. Finally, I was afraid we were into that. Yeah, I get that. I do. Right. Go to my favorite website, once again, for wiring diagrams, which is Seymour Duncan Wiring Diagrams. Right, so what we have here is humbuckers. Find search. Number of pickups. 2 pickups. Yes, exactly. Exactly what I was looking for. Perfect. I'll get around to that in a minute. I still need to test fit this on there to see how much I need to fiddle around with. Okay, I'm just going to put these in place so that they don't. Right, so a little bit of adjustment needed. So a little bit of adjustment to be made. It's not really one-to-one, and I might need to actually take down, well, I do. I'll show you in a close-up here. So it's poking out ever so slightly, so I might need to do some routing after all. But first, let's just remove the unnecessary electronics. I'm hoping to have this be kind of a quick thing because I don't really have too much time to dig in too much on this when I have other priorities. By the way, the Bloodline video is awesome. Thank you very much. Good bit of effort gone into making that one. There's new stuff on the way on the 12th of November. Keep your eyes peeled for that. Not going to say too much else about that. While that's going, I'm just going to fret some nice little once over with the polishing rubber. Also need to finally finish up the nut because I don't think I've done final setup on it yet. It's a deep conditioner for the prep board, and we're going to let that sit for a little bit. A lot of oil right there. I squeezed the puddle a bit too much. These are the pickups that are go in storage, be used for something maybe at some point in the future, possibly, perhaps. So, if I want to line this up, okay, cool. The legs fit, but that right there is a little bit of an issue. But I think I might be able to just do away with that with just the chisel. Doesn't really need to look all that clean. The question is whether I have a sharp enough chisel to do that. Might. Now again, if I had properly sharp tools, which which I'm always complaining about. This would not be that big of a deal, but alas, we're in the predicament that we're usually at. Screw it. Let's route. It's faster. And don't worry, I'm going to turn off the microphone so that your ears don't get blasted. All right. Talk to you in a bit. All right, there we go. That was quite a bit faster than doing it with a chisel. And just a slight annoyance to my neighbors. Right. Back to heat up. Meantime, let's see about fitting this. So, I'm gonna apply the screws that I see will fit this one. That's nice. These screws sit a lot deeper in comparison to the previous fretboard pickguard. That's a pleasant surprise. I believe the pickguard is a little bit thicker than the previous one. And no, I have not checked whether the bridge will sit, but I will do that now. Oh man, I had one of these. Damn, I just bought a new one. Always check when buying electronics if you have, or electronic components, see if you have previous stuff, or see if you have anything resembling that from previous builds. Anywho, moving on. Need to take off this. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. I was a bit fiddly with springs. So one in. Let's put this one in as well. Yeah, I don't know why I'm so sniffly all of a sudden. Excuse me. See if that's too high. If those are, it's going to be a pain to take apart. Right, there we are. Let's get back to it. Screw it, I'll just do it like this. Now I've got that going. Whoop. Goes there. This goes there. Yep. That's the switch done, I believe. Now it's just a matter of doing all these things. Round. More ground spots here. Alright. Gonna mute this and be right back. Alrighty, sorry about that. Getting things installed. Something is in the way. Ah! Ooh. Torque those wires in there. There we go. Now, I'm not gonna fully put everything in. Actually, I don't need to. I can just check it now. Too many cables all over the place. Unplug this for now. Oh, Jesus. It's a long time since I've done any Strat wiring. Oh, wrong one. Okay, I want to say some ground is not So I need to figure out what that is doing wrong now. I hope I don't have my switch wired on backwards, because that would be pretty annoying, but I don't think it is. But something is wrong. And frankly, I'm starting to run out of time for today. Oh, hey there. Updating my Strat. Now it's at the part where I'm troubleshooting. Okay, so let's see. This one is the one that's giving me issues. Whoop. Yep, but it should be right. For all intents and purposes, that should be correct. And shed loads of screws. Oh, I believe we don't have background music anymore. Let me fix that. Oh, just got your COVID Pfizer shot. Oh, sorry, I don't have the chat up. I need to do that. Hold on. Give me a sec. Yeah. Doing pretty good. Been very, very busy. That's why there have been very little streams, very little content in general. But it will all be revealed soon enough. But I'm gonna still be pretty busy for a little while now before I can actually talk about what I'm working on. The first time that I'm working on something properly secret, so it's very exciting. But I really need to start heading out. I probably should have already head out, but Be that as it may, I want to get these last couple of screws in so I can show you what this guitar looks like now with the pickguard and the new pickups installed. And probably when I plug this in with strings and everything, I'm gonna find out that nothing works and I take this all apart, but that's gonna be future Tommy's problem. Yeah. Anywho, here we are. The pickups are way too high, so I already need to take the pickguard off and lower those. But here we are. Went from just a shoddy white plasticky sort of thing to this tortoise shell plasticky thing. But I really got a dash. Thank you for joining in, even if joining in at the very end here. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get back into streaming and putting out content. So see you guys later. Bye.